Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope that you are all good. In today's video I have some more Modelones acrylics to swatch for you. So here we have the I See the Light collection, and this is a really cool collection because these colours look one way under natural light and a different way under bright strobe lights, so like the lights from my ring light. So they will look full on glittery in the swatches that we're going to do, and I have left a picture at the end showing what I mean by they look one way under the natural light and slightly different under the bright light. So do check that picture out. It's a really fun collection, to be honest. I'm really excited to share them with you. And as you see, I'm also going to be swatching them with the Modelones Slow Setting Monomer. So these colours in this collection are numbered. So here we have number 40. And as you can see, it's a navy blue acrylic with those super fine sparkles in there. So how they look in the pot is kind of how the colour will look naturally, or how it will look in natural light compared to what it looks like here under the bright light. Under the bright lights, the glitter reflects a lot differently and it looks a whole lot more sparkly. So yeah, it's just a really cool set of acrylic powders, to be honest. So I'm just going to be swatching these on swatch sticks today, and then I have another video recorded which I'm going to pop up in a couple of days, which has a set done using one or two of these colours in it. But how gorgeous does this navy blue look, and you can just see how beautiful those sparkles are. Another thing that I really loved about this collection is a lot of the colours are very autumnal and Christmassy. So here, for example, with this berry colour, it's a beautiful berry colour for the autumn season, but you definitely could get a lot of use out of it in Christmas nows as well. I thought it would look beautiful with the navy blue that we just swatched as well. So as you can see, I'm trying to pick up a medium sized bead and I'm pressing it down into the dip of the swatch stick, and then I'm just going to pull that down towards the very tip of the nail. And this is such a beautiful colour, like the base colour of the acrylic, that beautiful rich berry tone. The sparkles really complemented this one in my opinion, because rather than just being silver sparkles, you've got some reds in there as well. And because all of these acrylics have that fine glitter in them, it makes them really, really easy to apply. I've done a set where I use these in a glitter fade or an acrylic fade, and it makes it really, really simple because of how fine those glitter pieces are that are in there. So if you are struggling with any kind of nail fade, definitely reach for some finer glitter acrylics like these ones. So here we have another red, but this one is a little bit more on the brighter side. This was one that I definitely thought would be perfect for Christmas. It's that perfect Christmassy red, but then the sparkles in there, you just know that you need sparkles at Christmas time. Now, all of these acrylics did apply really easy. To be honest, I do find that any acrylic that has a fine glitter in it usually is a lot easier to apply for some reason, but these all did have a really nice consistency. I do find with the Modelones acrylics, they have a slightly wetter consistency compared to some other acrylic brands that I've used, and I do personally prefer a more drier system. But another thing I've noticed as well is I'm working with their slower setting monomer, which makes the acrylic seem wetter for longer because it's slower setting. So I do want to give their regular or their faster setting monomer a try. I'm going to have a look on their website to see what they have available, because I've only ever used their slow setting monomer, which is not something I'm used to using or I usually use, to be honest. So sometimes I do find with the Modelones acrylics my ratio can be a little bit off, or my application can be a little bit off. If any of you guys have used any of the Modelones monomers, so if you've tried the slower setting versus the faster setting, please do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Usually I like to keep the complete brand when I'm working with an acrylic system. So if I'm using their powder, I want to use the same brand monomer. I have been thinking of maybe giving the powders a try with my CJP faster setting monomer just to see what it's like, but I ideally don't want to do that. So I am thinking of getting the Modelones faster setting monomer, so then I can share my thoughts with you guys on that, because when it comes to doing swatches, it's really, really simple using the slower setting monomer. But when I'm doing designs or a set of nails, I do like to have something that sets up a little bit faster. Anyway, there we had colour 43, which is a bit of a pink champagne colour, and then this one I'd say is more of your classic champagne gold. I loved this one because this one you could team up with any of the other colours in this collection, or any other acrylic colour really for that matter, and you would be able to create such gorgeous designs because this one is really, really versatile. It's not a too full-on yellow gold, it's definitely more on that champagne gold side, and then you've got the silvery and the gold glitters in there, so it just makes it a really versatile colour. And I loved how different this one looked, where it looks one way under the natural light, and here you can see it's a hell of a lot more glittery under the bright lights. Things like this I just think are really fun for Christmas and New Year nails, where you want to be that little bit extra glam. And just look how pretty this one is. I think this one had to be my favourite out of the collection. So then we have number 45, which is another blue, but this one is a little bit more lighter, and this one does have a bit more of a gold and silver glitter in it, rather than just the silver that's in the navy blue. I definitely think this one would look beautiful in a winter set of nails where it's that little bit lighter. So I'd reach for the navy one in autumn sets and save this one for some winter sets of nails. As you can see, they paint on really, really easily. You don't want to be building up any thickness or strength with these kind of colours because these are design powders, so they're not designed to build up your strength as such with. You're going to need to encapsulate these in clear acrylic. So I like to just paint a thin layer on. Obviously where I'm swatching, I've used a little bit more than what I would if I was doing a nail design, because I just want to feel that swatch stick so you can see the true colour. But when I am working on them in a design set, I use them quite thinly, paint them on and then encapsulate. So here we have a beautiful lilac shade. And again, this one has that silver shimmer glitter running through it. Now, they do all reflect very similar, to be honest, but obviously because you've got the different colour base, they're going to look completely different. And I loved the variety of colours in this kit as well. It was nice to have a few actual colours and then the silver and the gold, because those colours you can either use with one of the colours in this kit, or you can easily team them up with other acrylic colours. So it's handy to have those, but then it's nice to have some specific colours as well, because you're going to get a lot of use out of those in the autumn and winter months anyway. This for me felt a very autumn Christmassy collection, to be honest. Now lastly we have number 47, and this one is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like a grey silver, so it's not a too bright silver. It has more of a grey base to the acrylic with then the silver glitter, which I really liked because it was a little bit different than a standard silver acrylic with a glitter running through it. Beautiful colour. This one is definitely one I would get a lot of use out of over Christmas. Like I've said, I definitely feel as though this collection is a bit of a Christmassy one, even though it's not aimed at that, but just because of those glitters and the time of year. But as you can see, it's a really pretty colour. I think this would team up really nicely with that berry red colour that was at the start, as well as the navy blue. But you can really see how beautiful those sparkles are underneath my light. Now that was the final colour left to swatch. I have left some clips and pictures at the end for you guys to check out. And like I said, this was only a quick video because I do have a separate video doing a design with some of the colours, and I will have another video up using some of these as well. I'm just trying to break them up so I can get a little bit more content out, as I've been crazy busy these last few months. But I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and pop me a comment below. And hopefully I shall see you all again in the next one. I hope you're all keeping safe and well and doing okay. Lots of love. Take care. Bye bye.